Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, Lord, all your praise, honor, and glory. It's due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, Hashem, Kudas. Double honors to the elders, and honors to the apostles. And preaching and teaching us this word of truth with sincerity as always. And without any further ado, I want to make a lesson on this. I wanted to make a video on this going into the power of the tongue. And so this is to myself. I gotta work on my controlling my own tongue at times too. I wouldn't want to even say some of the things I say sometimes, but that's just between me and Yahweh, I was shy, and for all you brothers to know. But it's that for sure, man. These things sometimes wouldn't. You'll look at me differently. I'll just put it to you like that. You wouldn't look at me like a friend if you were to see it in my privacy of things I say sometimes. But leave it at that. Or the last is whatever it is, fifth to say, I don't know. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yeah, so there's been times you could just lose your control, your spirit. And say shit. Now I'm sure there's brothers that don't have that problem, that issue. But there's brothers that do have that issue, so this is for them. If you can't understand that, well then this video ain't for you. Be happy to have your gift, your talent, and pray for the brothers that may not have that ability as much as you have. So anyway, this one says, power of the tongue is so real. Stop cursing your own life. Your brain listens to everything you say, especially the things you repeat about yourself. Alright, this one says, when you say, I'm tired of this life, I'm unlucky. By the way, I'm reading out of my other phone. You're going to be wanting to look at it on the screen, but it's not going to be on the screen. I'm reading this from my other phone here on my other hand, recording with this phone here, my newer phone on this hand. When you say, I'm tired of this life, I'm unlucky, I'm not enough, your nervous system believes you. And I got this from Instagram. I'm reading off of this excerpt from Instagram, from this Instagram handle entitled A Mental Aspect. They got the Instagram check, the blue little check you can get when you got certain followers. But yeah, they saying right here, when you say, I'm tired of this life, I'm unlucky, I'm not enough, your nervous system believes you. Matter of fact, let me go to the channel there, because and there's brothers that post on Instagram. I'm not sure why brothers do that. If it's a hard set not to post on Instagram, but it is what it is. I'm not sure what brothers think they're gonna get by doing that. Maybe 1 million followers. I don't think so, but that's on them. I do still have 2 accounts up there, or just 2. From years back of Instagram accounts where I used to post. I've tried to find a password to them to take it all down, but I gotta still work. I still gotta find it. I tried to put every password I can think of, the email I can think of, and it just didn't work. So, but I do still have that phone that could have the account in it. It's broken. I have to get it repaired, and then that would possibly be work. So once I get some money to do that, I'm gonna shut those down. But yeah, I just found it disrespectful that Tahar posted that, and then brothers do that. Maybe GMS, and I'm not even GMS and no better than that, but it is what it is. This is in the spirit of it, you could say I'm GMS. But yeah, mental aspect, they post a lot of good shit here, like health stuff, like they right here. This is about pomegranates and how it's good for you. Uh, can we normalize not sharing your goals and plans until it's done? Not because people are evil, but because energy leaks when too many people know. Psychology shows that talking about your goals too early gives your brain a false sense of completion. You feel progress without progress. Which that's not always the case. Sharing your goals is pretty good as well. Speak on them is also it's also proven to help to continue to motivate you to share them. So I don't know about those. Take these with a grain, all of these with a grain of salt. I'm reading once again off the mental aspect page, certain things they post. Like this one, this is a good one. You guys can go check this page out as well. They share a lot of good shit here about psychology and shit like that. It's good to know psychology and shit like that. There's scriptures in Proverbs specifically. Solomon was a psychologist profession. I was recently reading into Proverbs, and like for example, like when I go into this, I got my psychology scriptures here on here. Proverbs 15, specifically verse 4. Kind words are like the fruit of a tree that gives life, but words that are not honest make people sad and weak. So basically, it's saying, like, in your brain, be friendly with kind words. But if someone gives you honest words, like criticism, basically, criticism goes into honesty. There's a saying, people say, they may say that they're brutally honest if they just like to give you the honest truth all the time. And when you go into honesty and criticism, that makes people sad and weak. Let's be honest. Because there's always something that someone can bring up on you that you could work on better. And when you, especially when you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying yourself, or you're just angry and pissed off and emotional in the moment because of life and certain things that have happened, drama. You're more vulnerable to being in your emotions and not wanting to accept or hear what the person has to say. This is for mental aspect. Like right here, for example, going back to this, let's say, so that's a scripture there I just brought out there. Let's go back to this here. I want to get on this. Research says the more intelligent a man is, the harder it becomes to get a girlfriend. This isn't about looks or money or confidence. It's about how intelligent minds process relationships differently. Studies show highly intelligent men tend to overthink interactions, analyze emotional patterns deeply, question compatibility early, avoid shallow connections. They don't fall fast, they don't chase validation, they don't tolerate emotional chaos for attraction that can feel boring or distant to others. High intelligence, this I'm talking about high intelligent men. A high intelligence man often comes with high standards, emotional depth, independence, low tolerance for drama, which shrinks the dating pool, not expands it. Research in evolutionary psychology suggests intelligence prioritizes long-term stability over short-term excitement. That doesn't always win in modern dating culture. It's not that intelligent men struggle to connect. It's that they wait for alignment instead of attachment, and that takes time. Being single doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Sometimes it means your mind refuses to settle for noise. If you're not following us, you're probably never going to see us again. If you are, then congratulations, you're growing every day. So that was just one of those. I like to read these sometimes. These are good. Like this one says, fasting from people is also important. Yeah. Like this one says, studies reveals rubbing onion juice on the scalp helps regrow hair. To quit smoking, spend 3 days in a sauna to sweat out nicotine, making it easier to stop. Mm, yeah, that's a good one. So let me go back to the one I wanted to get talking about the tongue. Proverbs 18:21 once again, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yeah, so if you say like you're not a man of the Lord, the Lord hates you, the brothers are talking shit about me, or the elders or agents they're talking shit about me, and that's going to affect you. That could affect you. It could affect you. Once again, Proverbs 8, that one right there. Got some more here. 1 Peter 3:10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words store up anger. So once again, just going into the power of the tongue, and once again, just going into the power of the tongue, and not wanting to something I gotta work on better myself, and not saying things that or could destroy you. Things of that sort there that pertain unto that. Let's see this one here. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turn. Read that one. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good, to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. God, especially when you're on the camera, on video to speak. You want to speak your best words. All right. Yeah, because when you think about it, your words can even, just as an example, to give you an example of how the tongue could be weapons. There's a song by Eminem called "Words Are Weapons." Um, you got the saying, "Sticks and stones could break bones, but your words will never hurt me." But that's, and in some cases, someone's words you won't give a fuck about their words, but on a deeper level, it's a lie. That's a lie because eventually you will remember it and you'll feel some type of way about it. Maybe not at the moment, but later on, yeah. So words can hurt. Like you think about it, like even as a kid, your mom, your mother could have been emotionally angry and said things to you as a kid that hurt you, and that shit carries on. That shit carries on in that child's life as he gets older, or you believe it or not. And that happens because his life ain't perfect. But yeah, man, that shit happens, bro. That shit happens, bro. Like, so words is like, especially the words you speak to yourself and things like that sort there that pertain unto that words, right? Speaking about words, yeah, words can hurt. This is Matthew 12:36-37. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. Think about scoffers. That said, thinking about this one scoffer recently talking about he basically said that he respects the elders, but then in the same sentence it came off like you really don't respect the elders though, because you still feel some type of way about them for a specific situation that with a car with a biker jacket that this nigga mentioned, this Ibrahim looking nigga, big nigga with a hat on with some Sakari logo as his profile, came out recently. Some of the brothers saw it, commented on his page. He made a long ass video going into him feeling some type of way about the brothers telling him not to wear pajamas to camp. He still felt some type of way about that, and he felt some type of way about the elder wearing the biker jacket.